What it do, y'all? It's your girl Makeup and Travel, and for today's video I am bringing you guys a video kind of just checking in, and yeah, let's just check in. As you can see by the title, this is going to be checking in on my travels. The beginning of this year I posted 2 videos talking about different places that I wanted to travel. I did one talking about 9 places I wanted to travel, 9 places I wanted to travel with in the US, and then the other one where I talked about 9 places that I wanted to travel outside the US. Now the main purpose for these videos was to just get myself traveling more. This past year, yes, I've been in school, yes, I've been working full-time and going to school full-time as well, but for me I wasn't traveling enough. And yeah, I'm loving this makeup thing and I'm really coming into my own, I feel like, but at the same time I have always loved traveling and I did not want to lose the sight of that because I was spending so much money on makeup. Another reason why I tried to reduce my makeup purchasing this year, because I wanted to reduce my makeup purchasing to redistribute that money towards traveling. I've talked a lot, but I have not addressed the elephant in the room. It is my makeup. So for today, I did record this look. Yes, I finally recorded a look. And I used this baby right here. This is my Perfect Villains palette. By now, I should have already uploaded this video because I really wanted to get this video up. I will of course have it linked in the cards for you guys. And I basically kind of do a full face, not my base, but you guys see I tell you guys the majority of the products and they will of course be linked down below as well. My nose is itchy. So yeah, that is that. But as I was saying, I'm here to update you guys on my traveling. So thus far for this year, I did my Alaska trip, which I did for my birthday, which technically was last year, but it is what it is. And then I just recently got back in early, what month is this? April. Early April, I got back from a trip with another sorority sister, well, the same sorority sister, and we went to Hawaii. I hopefully will have a vlog coming up. I don't know when I'm going to be posting this, but if the blog is up, vlog. Why am I saying blog? If the vlog is up, I will link it up in the cards. If not, it's coming. It's coming. So those are the 2 trips that I have kind of gone to this year. I have already booked a 3rd trip. I'm actually going to Vancouver. I have a conference for my degree program, my field, so I need to attend that because I need to force myself to be social. It's going to be a struggle, but I've already booked my hotel. I've already RSVP'd like within the conference, and I've already booked my flight, so that trip is set. It's just a matter of if my job is going to give me leave or if I have to use the leave that I slowly accrue. And yeah, those are all of the trips thus far that have like been traveled or I already know are booked. The main 2 trips that I have coming up that I'm trying to organize is a trip to Brazil. Actually, one of my best friends is going with another one of her best friends to Brazil, and they kind of invited me as well, so I'm thinking I might try and get onto that trip as well. That'll be happening potentially in August. And then I really want to go to my Australia New Zealand trip. I've been messaging with one of my friends who lives in New Zealand, and she's just been kind of like cheering me on, like, yeah, do it, just let me know, just do it. So I'm really trying to swing with being able to do that as well, and I'm aiming to do that in January. Brazil in August, I have no idea what the temperature is like. I really should look into that. I have looked into a little bit about Brazil, and I actually had somebody talk to me about going there when I was at work, so I got a little insight from her. She said that she was there for a month and she still didn't get to see the whole country, so that's very interesting. And I don't have a month of leave. I don't. Your girl uses her leave, okay? So I probably won't be able to get to see all of Brazil, which is slightly disappointing. But I saw that they have like these these go tickets where you can go from location to location in Brazil, like city to city basically, and you already have like a built-in plane ticket fare, so it cheapens the flights that you do. So I might do something like that. It just kind of depends. This is a trip that I'm once again kind of tagging along on, kind of, sort of, so we'll see how everything pans out. But I really want to go to that Australia New Zealand trip in January. That would be yet again another birthday trip for me, so I would really love to go there. So those are unfortunately looking like the only two out of the country trips that I can feasibly do with the amount of leave that I have. For me, it's not necessarily ever a money situation. I just have to stop purchasing makeup and then I'll have the money to cover trips like that. It's just more about, do I have to leave to actually leave work? And then of course, am I going to get the approval to leave my job for that extended amount of time? So yeah, and just to let you guys know, for the Brazil trip, it's looking like that's only going to be for a week. I might try and stretch it to like a week and a half, 2 weeks. And then I know I want to do my Australia, New Zealand trip for 2 weeks. I really want 2 weeks. I would love to have a week in each country. And technically Australia is a continent. Y'all know what I'm saying. I would like to have a week in each situation. So that's that. As for financially, like I said, I really I can be more frugal when it comes to my purchasing, when it comes to makeup. I've always been one of those people, when I get into something, I spend money, I enjoy myself, I spend the money. And this has been something that has been healing for me, joining the makeup community. I'm not going to get into that. That's just not, I'm not that person. But it has been healing for me personally. It has helped me get through a lot of roadblocks and personal struggles that I have had. So I think that's another reason why I still continue to really have a yearn and a desire to purchase makeup and use makeup. Like I said, I could do better. I definitely could condense my purchasing to give myself more money. Oh, the other thing I did want to talk about is, at the beginning of the year, I was saying how I was gonna make a savings account where I would where I would only purchase makeup and my travel expenses from that savings account. Well, the makeup aspect flew out the window pretty much in January. Flew out. But I have enjoyed using that savings account for my trips. It forces me to have a budget, particularly when I'm actually in the location. So when I went to the Hawaii trip, I paid for all of my expenses from that savings account. And in addition, whatever I put, so I like to use credit cards when I'm away. I can't be bothered to use cash unless I have to. I can't be bothered. I don't like going to ATMs and people might get my card information. It's just easier for me personally just to use credit cards. And what I do is when I come back, I wait for everything to completely clear on the credit card statement and then I pay it off immediately. And that's exactly what I did with Alaska. Well, I did do that with Alaska, but I meant with Hawaii. So with Hawaii, as soon as I got back, I waited for everything to clear and then I paid off that card from what was in my savings account. And keeping that in mind, I constricted myself to what I purchased. And that has helped me, because in the past when I've gone to trips, I have been a spender, okay, between food, traveling around, whatever the location is, and especially souvenirs. I have been a spender when it comes to stuff like that, and forcing myself to only be able to have access to this savings account to pay off that credit card has really helped, has tremendously helped me, in my opinion. So I will continue to do that. I did that for my I did that for my Canadian trip. I believe I paid off that card. I need to check. But that's really helping me. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh no, that's not it. As for the other half of the videos that I did the 2 videos like I said, and I've kind of already spoken on the trips that I can take out of the country. So unfortunately, all the other countries and locations that I wanted to go to right now just do not seem feasible between work and school. It's not feasible as much as I would love to. But for the in the United States trips, I think I'm gonna start to be able to do those. So I've kind of switched locations of my job, and in doing that I've had to get used to a different location, a different team, all of that jazz, and my schedule has changed a little bit. And basically I've been working 1 day every weekend. So like I've either been working the Friday or the Saturday every weekend, which isn't like annoying, but it does not allow me to have a full weekend off. If I have a full weekend off, I can go to another state. I can fly, do a really quick flight. I think one of the places I chose was like South Dakota or something. I can take a really quick flight to South Dakota, hang around the state for a day and a half, and then come back home and not be burned out, not feel bothered, and not really have too much of a cost factor there. So as soon as my schedule starts to shift in that, which I believe it's going to start to shift like that in May, I will start booking trips like that. So I believe I have like the second weekend off of May. So I need to start kind of searching around to see where I want to go. And that's what I'm going to start doing. That'll pretty much allow me to travel somewhere twice a month. I don't think I'm gonna do that per se, but I will probably do once a month, where I go somewhere else. I already know I'm gonna be meeting up with another sorority sister in Georgia, probably around June, August time frame. But yeah, that's kind of all the updates that I wanted to bring you guys. I just kind of wanted to let you guys know. I'm gonna try and bring you guys updates every 3 months. I know what we're in April, so what, that's 4, so maybe every 4 months. But yeah, I think that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always y'all, it has been real. Peace.